The rainforest surrounding Gunung Palung National Park in West Kalimantan provides sustenance for all. Water is the primary source of all life in this remote area of Indonesian Borneo, and the forest's high biodiversity and nearby villages depend on the health of its streams and rivers. Water and the high biodiversity it feeds is an everyday necessity in the two communities of Riam Brasap and Manjau, both thriving in the shadow of Gunung Palung National Park. The forest and its water source, however, have increasingly come under threat in recent years due to activities such as illegal logging and oil palm plantation.
Nampak tumpuan kayu, sebenarnya yang tidak kita inginkan pengolahan seperti ini. Kalau kita bicara adil, kayaknya tidak adil karena kayu ini diolah beberapa cukong yang punya modal. Tapi satu saat apabila terjadi bencana alam, dampaknya maka akan seluruh masyarakat yang bermukim di desa Riam Brasap Jaya akan mendapatkan dampak.
Kita mau datangnya kalau habis kayu nanti misalnya hutan gundul, hutan gundul nanti tanah longsor dah. Mungkin kaliku. Nah, ini yang kupikirkan.
To counter this growing threat to the communities and their biodiversity, the Gunung Palung Orangutan Conservation Program, or Yayasan Palung in Indonesian, has created the area's first community forest and alternative livelihood program. Community dialogue is important and is the first step in realizing alternatives to destructive logging and oil palm. Community leaders, along with Yayasan Palung, are the drivers of these meetings and forums. A study tour to a local oil palm plantation is the next step. Community members directly experience the effects this plantation have on the land, water, and biodiversity. Planning for both regulation governing the forest when it is legalized, as well as income alternatives to oil palm and logging, is led by community members themselves. Having a voice by attending local commission meetings for land planning is also an important step in this process. Yayasan Palung work with community members to attend these meetings and voice their concern.
Alhamdulillah, suatu kebanggaan bagi kami masyarakat Desa Riam Brasap Jaya, yang mana pada pagi hari ini kami dapat memasuki ruangan ini.
Terkait masalah pelepasan tanah, terutama BPN. Tadi ada lepas juga terkait dengan hal ini, memberikan segala bentuk upaya.
Hal aspirasi yang seperti ini sudah menjadi kewajiban anggota DPRD dan lembaga DPRD untuk kemudian nampung aspirasi masyarakat.
After organizing the community through forums, meetings, and commission sessions, the next step for attaining legalization of community forests from the local government is to create the regulation for the forest management. In Riam Brasap, this regulation and management workshop took place in April 2008.
Masyarakat akan sejahtera karena ada lahan pertanian yang cukup dengan pengairnya. Masyarakat akan sejahtera pangannya karena di sini tersimpan lumbung desa.
Kan hutan di dekat Gunung Palung kan ditebang dulu, jadi yang tidak pernah dikacau oleh masyarakat kan air terjunnya, jadi pengennya tuh air terjun itu tidak ada.
Ini mohon ditarik ke dalam. Jadi mengapa kami gambarkan ini agar batas-batasnya ditarik ke dalam.
Sufficient clean water from the forest is beneficial in many ways. It serves as transportation, provides food and protein from fish, and replenishes rice paddies and farms.
Itu kalau dari dulunya soal kandas, itu dari dulunya sebetulnya memang kandas. Cuman tidak separah sekarang ini. Dulu tuh apabila pas bulan 6 sampai bulan 8 bawa kandas itu. Jadi kok selepasnya itu enggak ada kandas tuh. Ya gundulnya hutan juga. Jadi pasir turun dari atas sana, terutama dari Riam Brasap itulah. Turun ke daerah kita itu, menjadikan pendangkalan di situ tuh.
Jadi masalah petani waktu dulu hutannya utuh, air di payak itu tidak mudah kering. Kami bisa beladang 2 kali setahun waktu itu, dapat menghasilkan. Sekarang ini tidak bisa ladang 2 kali setahun.
Berangan-angan atau bercita-cita ingin menjadikan desa yang berkebaya gunung padi di kecamatan
The rice paddies of Riam Brasap and Manjau border the rainforest. Water from the forest provide these paddies nourishment, and in the end, steady income for local area farmers. Rice is still harvested using traditional methods. Many community members depend on this harvest for their livelihood. The season harvest was successful. If the community is to preserve this traditional livelihood as well as their natural resources, they will have to address the massive change brought on by the arrival of oil palm plantations and the persistence of illegal logging.
Saya sendiri sebagai kepala desa berkeinginan ingin membuat hutan desa dan juga didukung oleh masyarakat desa dan desa jaya.
Kami di dalam bulan yang lalu ini urusan hutan adat sebenarnya.
Jadi ada rencana bikin hutan adat, kalau kami penduduk Manjau ini mendukung 100%.
Selain itu, keinginan saya sebagai kepala desa untuk menjadikan hutan desa ini hutan wisata alam bagi anak-anak sekolah.
The forest also provides tourism revenue and educational opportunities to the community. Yayasan Palung conducts environmental education activities with local students and adults on a regular basis. Alternative livelihood activities have already been successful. Yayasan Palung helps create these projects, which include a local women's cooperative, household gardens for growing vegetables for sale at local markets, and Nur Bahari, or Light of the Ocean, a local fishermen's cooperative. The forest's richness of biodiversity provides beauty and life for all. The next generation will inherit this forest legacy, and we must serve it by protecting a healthy, thriving forest for all. For Riam Rasap and Manjau, transferring ownership of the forest to the community while providing alternatives to logging and oil palm will ensure the future for this generation is bright, a shining example of communities working in harmony with nature.